It still comes in space gray and silver. You've got a profile shot of the tablet, iPad Air. The color of this writing will tell you what color you've got. We've got the 16 gigabyte version here. It's available in now 16, 64, 128, no more 32. Pricing ranges from $499 to $699. Accordingly, if you want to get a cellular version, it's $130 more. Let's go ahead and bring back an old friend. Here is Senor Stabby, and I will try to cut the plastic without making this a bloody Halloween video and losing one of my fingers that I've become very attached to. Get it? Because I'm very attached. Okay. Listen, I understand my jokes are bad. I think I just sliced a chunk out of the table there. One more time. Boom. All right. Got that plastic off. Who needs that plastic? Let's take a look at this teeny tiny tablet. And boom, there it is. Hello, tablet. This thing is super thin. It is 6.1 millimeters thin. The outgoing iPad Air, the first one, was 7.5 millimeters. Let's go ahead and pull off this plastic. Oh, whooshy noise. I love you, whooshy noise. And this is the only time this won't have gross fingerprints on it. I keep my hands clean, but I can't figure out why the tablets and devices always look nasty. All right, so obviously super duper thin here again, 6.1 millimeters, and it weighs 0.96 pounds. The old one weighed exactly a pound, so a little bit lighter and a little bit thinner. We'll go ahead and turn it on here. Hey there, Apple logo. So what you're looking at is a very familiar 9.7 inch LED backlit with multi-touch display, of course, with IPS technology. It's got the same resolution. It's 2048 by 1536. You can do math really quickly. It's 264 ppi. What is different here, though, is a laminated display. There used to be a layer of air between sort of the glass and the actual display itself. That is gone. Supposedly helps make it much thinner. It's the way the iPhones have always been, going back to the iPhone 4, but now it's made its way to the tablet. It also has a new anti-reflective coating, which I'm sure you can tell is working quite well here. Powering this guy is an A8X processor and the M8 coprocessor. A lot of new stuff lives here on the back with the camera. If you want to be an iPad photographer, I'm not going to judge you too much, but if you do want to do that, you now can do burst mode, slow-mo, and time-lapse. The other new addition here is, of course, Touch ID, so now you can unlock your device using your finger or buy stuff, but you can't bring it to a store, use it at a terminal. You can only use it online. Let me go ahead and run through all the setup process right here. We'll take a look at the iPad Air 2. So we've got the iPad all turned on and ready to go, but before we dig in, let me just show you what else is going to come in the box. Designed by Apple in California with some information, which you've already seen because it got leaked before the device. And I don't see, oh, they're the Apple stickers, so no one's going to get upset. They are indeed there. You've got a lightning cable and just your standard wall wart. Nothing too exciting there. All right, so this looks like an iPad, just a very, very thin one. It feels really light in the hands. The big thing I want to test, though, is how battery is going to perform, being lighter and more powerful. Apple's battery life should be about the same, but we'll be the judge of that. Let's say you're the kind of person like take a lot of pictures with your iPad. Well, you now have many more options to do so here. If you got video, of course, slow-mo, time-lapse, all that stuff now lives here, making this just a gigantic viewfinder. I'm not going to judge you too much, if that's the kind of person you are. But, maybe you're better off using your phone. But of course, we'll test how the pictures and the video look here on this device. We go ahead and bring in the last generation iPad Air, which now oddly feels thick, despite feeling so thin just a few weeks ago. And you can see sort of the thickness and the thinness of the two. So again, 6.1 millimeters versus 7.5, and the weight 9.6 pounds versus an even pound on both. Push it off to the side. And just for fun, I've got a smart cover from the original iPad Air, just see if that works on the new generation, just for giggles. And it does work. So don't worry, if you have an outgoing smart cover, you don't have to buy a new one. Remember, you heard that here, folks. It still works. It's still locked and unlocks the device with magnets, so no problem. So we're going to put this guy through its paces, use it, abuse it, and see how it performs. Anything you want to see in particular about the iPad Air 2, be sure to let us know. Until next time, I'm John Ranger from Techno Buffalo. See you guys next video. Bye-bye.
Thank you guys for watching. If you want to see more videos from people who just love technology, hit the big subscribe button right here. We put up videos almost every single day. If you want to see us play video games, albeit sometimes a bit poorly, check us out at our Twitch channel at twitch.tv/technobuffalo. Link's also right down below.